This is Havoc bringing you another episode of Action Figure This Out. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Mattel Masters of the Universe, Masterverse, New Eternia, Skeletor. Now, I picked this guy up at my local comic book shop, Heroes Comics in Canada. I've been waiting to pick this figure up for quite a while and add a Skeletor to my collection to go against my New Eternia He-Man. So before we get started, let's just take a quick look at the packaging. On the front, you're going to see the figure through the window along with all his accessories. It comes with an extra head sculpt, a pair of hands, the Havoc staff, and the Scimitar of Chaos. On the top it says Masterverse. At the bottom it says Masters of the Universe, New Eternia, Skeletor. On the side you're going to see it simply says Skeletor, the evil Lord of Destruction. On the back you're going to see a picture of where this Skeletor gets his design from. It says original designs inspired by classic concepts. There's a little bio for Skeletor, and there is the other figures in this wave. Alright, on the side you're going to see the same picture as there was on the back. And for anybody who needs it, here's the barcode at the bottom of the box. So perfect, let's action figure this out and take a look at this figure out of the packaging. Using his mastery of mystical Havoc energy, the Madman Skeletor uncovered the violent spell that can force the Scimitar of Chaos, a weapon that collects souls and grants ultimate power to he who wields it. In an undisciplined hand, however, it will bring about the end of Eternia. To be a master of the universe, he must first master death, but at what cost? So, in inches, Skeletor stands at roughly around 7 inches tall. Alright, so that equates to something of around 17.5 centimeters. So, right off the bat, I'm just going to say that I really love this look for Skeletor. It harkens back to the original look with a modern twist to it. The accessories it comes with really make this figure. So, he comes with the Havoc staff. Alright, there's a nice, really detailed ram skull on the top of the scepter, so that's nice. There's a ball at the end of it. So, horns are also really well detailed. There's lines that go about the whole length of the horn, so that's nice. Alright, he comes with the Scimitar of Chaos. Alright, so this is a really detailed scimitar. And you can see there's a little bird head at the end of the hilt. Alright, there's some wear and tear on the scimitar, so that's nice. Alright, he comes with a separate head sculpt, another one. Now, this is more reminiscent to the classic look of Skeletor that we got in the 80s TV show. So this is nice, alright? This is a really decent head sculpt. It's got some deep red eyes. The bone is all green, and the hood is purple. And he comes with an extra pair of hands. So this is an open hand. And he comes with a fist. Now, like I said, the other head sculpt, this one, is reminiscent of the classic look that we got for Skeletor in his original appearance. If you don't like the head that's on it, you can switch it out for the classic head. Now, his new head sculpt he has on him looks pretty nice. He has a helmet on him, and if you look, he has a goatee on his chin, which is a nice touch. It makes him look more badass. He has some red eyes, which makes him look menacing, which is really nice. His Havoc staff is really detailed. Alright? It looks great. The horns on the skull are huge. Just huge. Now, his Scimitar of Chaos also looks great. Now, like I said before, there's a little bird skull at the bottom of the hilt, which looks pretty decent. Now, he comes with a cloth cape, which is a nice touch, if you look. This is a really nice touch. Now, his cape is connected to his chest piece, which you can take off easily. It just comes off like this. Alright, it just sits on his shoulder and comes off. Alright, now, it isn't held on by anything. It's just sitting on his shoulders. So when you take it off, you can see that he has another chest piece on him that's reminiscent of his classic look. Now, overall, this figure is great and can stand in for a classic Skeletor if you don't have one, which is really nice. Now, if you look on his back, okay, if you don't have the cape on, there's a place where you can put the Scimitar of Chaos. Okay, there's a little loop, so that's pretty decent. Now, his sculpt is really detailed. If you look, his skirt piece is amazing. Now, the sculpt, like I said before, is really detailed as well. His toes are more human than the usual Skeletor feet that we get. Rather than 3 toes, he has 5 like a normal human. His arms have a protrusion out, which looks a lot like his classic look. Now, this Skeletor is amazing, and I'm really glad to have finally picked him up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out his head and put the classic one on, because I like that look better. So if you look on his belt, there's another head of some sort, all right, on his belt that sticks out. So that's really nice. All right. Like I said before, his arms have the protrusions like classic Skeletor has, so that's decent. So overall, this is a really, really nice figure. All right, I love it. I want to put this back on him. So the only thing about his chest piece is that sometimes it doesn't sit on straight if you don't move it to the right position. But that's okay. Alright, so now that we've taken a closer look at this figure, let's take a look at his articulation. So, I'm going to take his chest piece off and his cape off for this. So, in his neck and head, he has a dumbbell joint, which gives you the ability to rotate all around. Okay, like this. He can rotate side to side, no problem. He can look up this far. And he can look down this far. Alright. In his shoulders, he has a hinge which gives you around 90 degrees. He can go forward. He can go back. The only thing he's going to get hindered by his shoulder piece when you move it up like this. Alright, so you can't move it fully around. Alright, he has a diaphragm cut with a ball peg which gives you the ability to rotate around like this. Okay, he can rotate side to side, no problem. He can lean forward in this far. He can lean back this far. Alright, he can lean side this far as well. He has a waist cut which gives you the ability to rotate 360 degrees. No problem. Alright, he has ball joints in his hips which give you the ability to do the splits this far. Alright, he can kick forward this far. He can kick back this far. And he has a thigh cut which gives you the ability to rotate 360 degrees. He has a double jointed pinless knee which gives you the ability to kick his back, as you can see. Alright, he has an upper boot cut which gives you full 360 degree rotation. And he has a hinge in his ankle which gives you the ability to kick back this far and kick up this far. Alright. Alright, so now that we've taken a closer look at his articulation, let's see how he compares with other figures. Alright, so first we're going to take a look and see how New Eternia Skeletor stands next to the New Eternia He-Man and the New Eternia Beast-Man. Alright, so next we're going to see how New Eternia Skeletor stands next to the He-Man Masters of the Universe Revelation He-Man and Skelegod. Alright, and here we have him standing next to the 40th anniversary He-Man and the classic Battle Damage He-Man. So, I think that's going to be about it for today. Thanks for joining me in another episode of Action Figure This Out, where we took a look at the Mattel Masters of the Universe New Eternia Skeletor. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews of your favorite action figures as well. Hit that notification bell to be notified of future videos I'll be coming out with. Don't hesitate to leave a comment either. We'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite person in the He-Man universe? Again, this is Havoc with Action Figure This Out, signing off.